Hi everybody, welcome to Savasana and welcome to your yin yoga class at the wall. If you don't have any wall space, that's okay. You can do this in the middle of the room. But if you do have wall space, bring your mat against the wall, make about a 4-inch gap there, and then we'll start lying on our backs, okay? Facing the wall. So lie down and scoot towards the wall and then extend your legs up in the air. Maybe scoot down a little further so that your tailbone is against the wall. Extend your legs straight up and flex your feet. Arms come down by your sides. Let the palms face up and just relax. Begin to focus on your breath. Taking deep inhale through your nose and long exhale through your nose. Inhale and exhale. If you want to close your eyes here, please feel free to do so. And in this first posture here, you can either just continue to focus on the breath and try to let everything go, or if you prefer, you can focus on an intention, maybe setting an intention for your practice, or maybe for your day, maybe just something to meditate and reflect on while we stay here for another couple of minutes. Really allow the back side of your body to melt down onto the floor. Allow yourself to feel some sort of relaxation in this posture. Then gently begin to bring your awareness back. Before we move on to our next posture, just letting go of whatever you're holding on to at this moment. Open your eyes if you have them closed. And now gently begin to open your legs up like a V position. Perhaps staying here, maybe this is enough for your hips, or allowing the heels to slide further apart from each other on the wall and allowing that V to really widen. Getting deep into the hips here. Legs are supported by the wall. Feet can be slightly flexed, but try not to think about it too much. Just allow yourself to open up here and focus on your breath as you inhale and exhale. And maybe with each breath or every few breaths, you find that you can open those legs up a little wider, sliding the heels further down the wall until you find your peak. Remember to just focus on the breath or return to the breath if you start to find your mind wandering or find yourself feeling stress or feeling any emotions come up as you open the hips. That's very normal. We store a lot of emotions in our hips. So allow what comes up to come up, but then go back to the breath, focusing on a deep inhale and a slow exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue to concentrate on that breath and allow yourself to open up. On your next inhale, start to reach your arms up so that you can clasp underneath the underside of your knee, and then start to pull with your hands to bring your knees together in front of your chest. And give those knees a squeeze, maybe wrapping your forearms around your shins. Try to let the back be flat on the mat. Keep the neck long. The head is down on the mat. Just really squeezing in, maybe feeling a little pinch in the hip flexors. Continue to breathe as you continue to squeeze. Make sure you're allowing your shoulder blades to relax down and melt onto the mat. Wherever you find any tension in your body, just breathe and allow yourself to send your energy there and to maybe let go of that tension, let it melt away. Release your hands from around your knees. And now cross your right knee on top of your left. Try to bring the outer edges of the feet to the wall, keeping the knees stacked, sliding those outer edges of the feet down the wall, coming into your Supta Gomukhasana, this reclined cow face pose. If this is really tight for you, you can move away from the wall, give yourself a little space between the base of your spine and the wall, and then you might be able to find you can move those feet down a little further. Again, just focusing on the breath here, perhaps feeling that stretch in your outer hips, allow yourself to just melt down and let go. Then lifting your hands up, bring your hands to your top knee and your top calf and start to lift it up and uncross that knee. Both knees come back into the chest. And now cross the left leg on top of the right. Bring the knees on top of each other, stacking the knees and the outer edges of the feet. Slide down the wall. Your tailbone can be pressed up against the wall, or again, if you need more space, move it a couple inches away from the wall. Keep those knees stacked and try to keep the hips level with each other. Then allow the arms to drape down, palms face up again, and allow yourself to release into this posture. And beginning to reach up with your hands to grab the top knee, the top calf, gently uncrossing it. Both knees come towards your chest. And now if you've moved away from the wall, try to bring your tailbone closer to the wall, scooting down a little bit further. And now open the knees to either side. Bring the soles of the feet together. And you can either actively push on the knees here so that they open further towards the wall in this butterfly pose, or you can release your arms down by your sides and take a more restorative version with your palms facing upward. If you want to go deeper, perhaps slide the feet further down the wall, heels coming towards your midline. If your hands are on your knees, grab the outsides of your knees. If your hands are on the mat, reach up and grab the outsides of your knees. Start to bring the soles of the feet towards the wall, knees come together. And now from here, with your shins parallel to the floor, start to walk your feet open against the wall. So soles of the feet are on the wall. And now you're doing a V shape with your thighs. If this is really tight for you, again, move away from the wall, create a little bit of space between the base of your spine and the wall. Hips can be level with the knees. And then release your arms down by your sides with the palms facing up as we stay in our frog pose for a couple minutes. remembering to just return to the breath. If you feel some tension come up, some emotions come up, take a deep inhale through your nose. Long exhale through your nose. Begin to walk your heels together, maybe just heel toeing them in bit by bit until the insides of the feet come to touch, knees touch. And now scoot your tailbone back a little bit to create a little more space between yourself and the wall so that your legs are about a 90-degree angle. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, open the right knee to the side, and then place the right ankle on top of the left knee or the left thigh. Flex the right foot and gently push the right knee away from you. Take as much space as you need between the base of your spine and the wall to adjust this position to suit your mobility. And you can use one hand or both to push that right knee away from your torso, or if it's already enough for you without pushing, you can release your arms down by your sides with the palms facing up. Switching sides, pull your right knee in toward your chest and then release that right foot back to the wall. Pull your left knee in towards your chest, open the left knee to the side, place the outside of the left ankle on top of the right knee or right thigh, and then push your left hand, maybe both hands, into the top of the left knee so you're pushing that knee away from you. Try to keep the hips level here. Base of your spine is grounded, neck is long, spine is flat. Then gently begin to uncross. Sole of the left foot comes back to the wall next to the right. Open your arms to a T and drape both knees over to the right. Getting a spinal twist now, allowing both shoulder blades to melt down onto the mat. Slowly come back to center, maybe walking your feet up the wall, and then walking them down to the other side, draping both knees on top of each other to the left as you melt your shoulder blades down onto the mat and feel some release in your twist. Slowly walk the feet up the wall, coming back to center. From here, turn your body a quarter turn, so you're long ways on your mat now. And roll all the way out. Extend your legs long on the mat. Open the feet up at least as wide as the mat. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Let everything go. Let any tension you're holding go. Really allow the backside of your body to melt into the mat as gravity takes hold. And allow everything to melt down as you rest in your final pose, Savasana. And gently begin to bring your awareness back into this space, into your body. Maybe just finding small movements in your fingers and your toes. Keeping your eyes closed, perhaps just noticing the rise and fall, the contraction and expansion of your chest as you breathe. Bend your knees with your soles of your feet coming to the mat, and bring your hands up to cover your heart, one palm on top of the other hand. From here, rolling to your left side, bringing the palms together under your head in fetal position. And gently pressing your way up to find a seat of your choosing. Keeping those eyes closed, finding what feels good in your body, and allowing the hands to relax wherever they fall. Maybe getting in touch with yourself and finding gratitude for your practice, for finding this time for yourself during the day, for all that your body does for you. And I know that I am grateful that you chose to share your practice with me today. Namaste.